Alright y'all, how you doing? So today we're going to be doing a review of my first pedal drive kayak that I'm super stoked to finally have gotten, and it is the Hoodoo Tempest 120P. A beautiful 12-foot kayak with all the extras for a really low price tag. Fit all my stuff on here. You get the pedal drive system, has forward, reverse. It's actually got really good speed. I've only been out on it once to test it out, but it is a good looking kayak. I got the marine reef color. And it comes with, the seat is super comfy compared to my Jackson that I just had. That was not a pedal drive. So the price tag for this kayak is $11.99. So $1,200, you get yourself a pedal drive kayak. I know what you're thinking, it must be crappy quality, but I'm telling you the truth. From what I've been on it, it's stable. It's got a really thick material compared to a lot of the other $1,000 pedal drive kayaks I've seen. I've seen where people just sit on them and they kind of bend in the center where they're sitting, where all the weight is. So it doesn't do that. It's solid, no plastic except for the pedals. It's got all the storage, locker. Pedal drive's in the way of it. Got all this storage. Also got the cup holder with the center console. Got all the rails that you could need for the fish finder. Another storage back here for all your lures or whatever you want to use it for. Got plenty of room for the fish bag and the basket. 3 rods and a net. Honestly, it's just a solid kayak. Nothing crazy, but you're getting a good deal for only $1,200. So let's get on the water. Also, to be able to put your pedal drive down to use, make sure you're in deep enough water, obviously. Just gonna take out the center console. Make sure this is up and down vertical. Drop it down, and there's a little pin lock right here that you just push towards you. Boom, locked in. Put your center console back, and you are ready to go. Let's do it. Alright y'all, so what I really like about this setup is it has, instant reverse if I want to stop, reverse, when fishing all these bridges and everything. What I also like is how simple the setup was. It took 5 minutes to set up. There's just a screw on the back. They already have the whole steering hooked up. All you gotta do is put the screw and the tail screw it in, and that's it. And super easy to turn knob. You want to go left, you push left. If you want to go right, you push right. It has really good speed. I'm cruising right now, much faster than if I was paddling. It doesn't have a lot of wiggle to it, so you don't feel like you're gonna break anything. It's great for trolling. Only thing I do say is some water comes through the center here, so make sure that you take out your scupper holes, because this is actually my second time going out. I put my scupper plugs in, and yeah, I filled up with water in like 2 minutes through all this choppiness. But another thing I really like about this kayak, that I noticed a huge difference from my Jackson Bite, is I'm going through, it's not rough water, it's like, 7-9 mile an hour winds right now, and it's a little choppy. I feel nothing. I absolutely feel nothing. If I was in my on my Jackson water, I would be feeling every bump, every splash. It's mainly probably because it's a wide kayak with a flat hull. I'll show you guys the hull on this later, but when I first initially got on this, I felt like it was a little tippy, but once you're on the water, it is not at all. I feel really safe in this kayak. Plenty of room, super comfortable. I've also heard from the other cheap kayak companies that people complain about how hard it is to pedal. This is not hard to pedal at all. I really enjoy it. The turning is pretty good. Here, we'll bang a left. And the harder you pedal, the quicker you'll turn, obviously. But now I'm facing the west side, and then I'd hook it to the right. Now I'm turning towards the east side, towards this bridge where we're going to be trying to find some fish. Look at this. You're really barely getting wet compared to my other kayak. I'm really enjoying this kayak so far. So I believe 100%, if you don't want to spend a whole lot of money but you do want the pedal drive experience, the Hoodoo Tempest is the way to go, 100%. And they also have all these screws all over the kayak, so you can always add on if you want to put extras on your kayak. They already have that all hooked up, so you don't have to drill into your own kayak. That's another plus. So let's go try and find some fish and see how it handles. Alright, so the turning, when you're going slow, it's not very sharp. It's very wide, because I was just in there, and I kept getting pushed towards the pilings on the bridge, and I could not turn around. any which way I turned, it would either go forward or backwards straight. So definitely, you know, I had to use the paddle to turn around. So definitely keep that in mind. But like I said, everything else about it is pretty good. Like I'm trying to cut back this way, and you can see how long it's taking. There we go. But it's very wide. So if you're fishing tight spaces, make sure you account for that. Another thing that's a little annoying is when you're trying to fish, look how high my knees are. You know, I can go backwards, but I really, like, this is the perfect length for me to be able to push. I'm 6 foot, but as you can see, it's kind of like, it kind of gets in the way. You know, just something you got to get used to, but it doesn't have like the levels like other ones that I've seen have. So that's something to keep in mind also. But like I said, remember the price tag. And let's see if we can find a fish. And just got a hit. But so if you're one of those people that likes to stand on your kayak, this is awesome because it has a grip plate right here, nice rubber grip, so you can easily stand up on your kayak. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. I'm gonna try and find this fish here. Can't find a fish, change the lures up. Can't find a fish, but I'm cruising. All right, first fish. It's a sea robin. Look at that. Little sea robin. First one I've caught in Virginia. Alright, y'all, I'm going to show you we're doing a circle. 180 from the bridge. Started out at that pillar right there. We're going to wind up at this pillar right here. Not too bad. Fish on. It's small, but it's got a lot of head shakes, so it's not a crab. Yeah, look at it shake. Shake, shake, shake. Let it be something to eat. Oh, it's a little flounder. Nice. Alright. Little flounder, finally. What I'm targeting. Probably like 13. Back in the net he goes, alright. Alright, he's being a little sporadic, so we'll measure him in here, and he's just under 15 inches. 2 more inches, that's what we gotta find today. Try and find a keeper. Alright, y'all, while I'm getting back into position, I just want to say, this kayak, for the price, I know I've said it a bunch of times, you can't beat it. I mean, I feel so stable. I have a bunch of boats coming by, you know, creating 1 foot, 2 foot wakes. Thing takes it like a champ compared to my other kayak. The pedal drive is so smooth and so easy. I think the first time I came out here with it, I had to get used to like how it turns and everything, but now I figure out, you know, if I want to do a quicker turn, don't just keep pedaling because it's going to go all the way around. You know, do a few pedals with it cranked all the way to the left like this, and then instead of having to go all the way around to make a turn, you'll just slowly turn, and now I'm exactly where I want to be. So it was kind of trial and error since I never had one of these pedal drive systems, and I can tell you this much, I'm having a blast on it. Alright, this is a real fish. No, he spit it. What the hell, man? So, speckled trout. Little guy. Alright, maybe a 12-inch speckled trout. Let's let him go. There you go, buddy. A weak fish, alright. Now we're getting the inshore grand slam. Little one, but not too bad. Alright. Little weak fish, maybe 12, 13 inches. A little bigger than the other speckled trout. It's cool though. Never caught one back here in Hampton, in this part. So let's let him go. Let him get bigger. There he goes. Justin, once you get back towards your landing point where you beached from, super simple. You just take center console back up, undo that latch you did earlier, make sure your pedals are straight up and down, lift it up, put the center console back, put it on down, grab your paddle, and get to shore. There's some rocks over here that pop up out of nowhere, so let's go ahead and get it. Also, for those of you that are curious about how stable it is when you stand on it, the water's a little rough out here. I know the camera doesn't catch it, but super simple to stand on, as you can see. I'm gonna pedal my way in now. It's only about like 5 feet deep right here, or something like that. So if I fall in, it's all right. But I'm not gonna fall in because, as you can see me, the kayak is very stable. I'm not worried at all about falling in. Like I said, the water is actually a lot rougher than it looks on camera in some spots. But I just want to show you it's super simple to get up on, super easy to sit down on, and get back up on again. So like I said, super stable kayak. Has a lot of lean to it, but it's like a counterbalance. It only leans so far. So now we're back to shore. Gotta get the boat loaded up, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And I would definitely recommend this kayak to all my friends. Man, she is a pretty kayak though, ain't she? Like I said, I really do enjoy it. I'm really happy to add this to my fleet. My wife will get the Jackson, and I will have this.